What's up, YouTube? It's Cliff2475, and I'm here today with my brand new review, this time on the Sport 801 CO2 powered Panther handgun by Handgun. I received this right around Christmas time from my buddies over at AirsoftGI.com for just under $100. When you first open up the box, you've got your standard stuff, some bubble wrap, and your instruction manual. The instruction manual is pretty good. It's got everything you need to know in there, and it's in about 20 different languages, so you should be fine with that. On the inside, we have our Allen wrench for adjusting the laser, and what used to be 3 batteries, but I've already put that in the gun for you guys. You have the gun itself right here, and this is complete with the magazine already in the hand grip. It's a bit of a pain to get out. Here's your magazine. It is a single stack stick mag. And right here we have a pack of BBs, and I would not suggest using them as they're sample BBs, and they are probably not of a good quality. The Panther is a great gun because of its weight and its realistic looks. It is made out of full metal and it weighs close to 705 grams. Working our way from the front of the gun to the back, you can see that it has an orange flash hider. This is easily removed with a pair of pliers and a hairdryer to melt the glue off, and it'll just pull right off. I keep mine on because it looks okay and it really doesn't bother me much. Right here we have our laser, which is set in 2 different positions. Forward, when you pull the trigger in, the laser will not activate, but when it's pushed in the back position, the laser will activate, as you can kind of see on my hand and in the picture in the upper right hand corner. The laser can also come completely out of the gun, and that is how you add the batteries to the laser itself, by sliding that trapdoor back and placing them in. The batteries are included with this gun. Right here you have your standard rail on the bottom of the gun for a flashlight mount or another laser mount if you choose. I do not know why you would need another laser, but I guess you could do that as well. Your safety switch is right here and is easily accessible by your right pointer finger. In the back or white position it is in safe mode, and in the front or red position it is in fire mode. On top we have our slide. This goes back 1.5 inches, and since this is a blowback gun, when you pull the trigger, the slide will move on its own accord. On the left-hand side of the gun, we have our slide stop. When it is up like this, your magazine is empty. The gun will lock in place when you run out of BBs in your magazine, so it conserves CO2. All you have to do is reload the magazine, push this down, slide goes back in place, and you're ready to fire again. Moving back, we have our white aim point sights. Our sights are in addition to the laser, because if you're playing in daytime, the laser does not activate as well, and you could use the sights, and they're pretty accurate as well, but unfortunately you can't really adjust them. They're not adjustable. We have our working hammer right in the back, and you can fire by pushing this up, though I don't suggest it, you might break your gun, and when you load your gun, you pull it back and you're ready to fire. The slide, when it is pumping back and forth when you're firing, will also lock your hammer in place. We have our grip, along with the WG Handgun logo in silver and black, and by sliding the grip back, you expose your CO2 canister, which is locked in place by the counterclockwise screw on the bottom of the grip. Upon further examination of the bottom of the gun, you have your magazine. This is released by the button on the mag. One thing I don't like about this is on most guns your mag release is right here, located right behind the trigger. Fortunately, you have to pull it out from the bottom. This takes a little more time, so it's a bit of a discouraging factor if you are in a CQB match and running out of time. To load the mag, all you have to do is pull this little stop piece down, get a thing of BBs, and load it. Unfortunately, the magazine is very picky about BB size, and if your BB size is slightly off, it will not accept the BB and will get stuck just like this. Now, I don't know if that's the BBs I'm using or if that's a defect in the gun, but that's how that works. Upon reloading into your gun, your slide stop will automatically slam into the down position, and you're ready to fire. Just like that.
Now for the performance review. The CO2 Panther is a gas blowback gun, meaning that every time the trigger is pulled, the slide on top of the gun moves back and forth as just shown. This is an extremely quick motion, and even slowed down, you can see that it barely moves. This is what it looks like in real-time speed. The Panther is a very accurate and extremely powerful handgun. I have found that it is accurate within 50 to 75 feet of range and can produce powers of up to 420 to 450 FPS. As written at airsoftgi.com, it states, "Please note that this gun does run on CO2 and produces 450 FPS and therefore should only be used for target practice and not for gameplay." I hope you guys found the YouTube review pretty good, and check me out. I'm Cliff2475, and I hope you guys liked it. See you later.